Welcome to this video about what is inner child. Inner child is a childlike part of our psyche. We all were once children, right? And that part of us is still within us. But most adults are unaware of this part, or we try to reject it. We criticize ourselves for having this part within us. We think that being adult and being matured means that you should not have any childish behavior, you should not have that jovialness, that excitement, you should always be somber and steady and quiet. But the disconnect that we have with our own self, our own inner child, is the source of most of our emotional, behavioral, as well as relationship issues. If our inner child is not happy, or we are not connected to our inner child, we do not understand our inner child, it tends to create lots and lots of conscious and subconscious issues. Now, what really is this inner child? How is it really formed? Well, all the memories and thoughts of our childhood, everything that we experienced or felt in childhood, has been stored within us. And it forms this inner child. And this inner child has immense power on our life choices, because these thoughts get converted into beliefs. Sometimes they may also be the source of your limiting beliefs. These beliefs shape your worldview, the way you look at things, the way you understand things or people around you. They have an immense power on your conscious or unconscious choices, the people you're with, the things you choose, what you want to do with your life. All of this gets impacted by your inner child, and we don't even know it. Now, if your inner child has so much impact, wouldn't you rather want to connect with it rather than disconnect? Connecting with your inner child has immense benefits, and so many theorists have talked about it. Freud talked about inner child in the form of id. Carl Jung called it the child archetype. Eric Berne, through his transactional analysis theory, talked about the child ego state. Whichever theory you may see, they all talk about this inner child, and the idea in every theory is to connect with it, to be a part of it, to be aware of it, and to nurture it. If we nurture this inner child part of our psyche, we end up feeling happier, healthier, because when we disconnect from it, we also disconnect from a very, very important part of ourselves. When we disconnect, we start feeling, typically when you get those feelings of loneliness, you feel like nothing is really making me happy. You feel like you're distant from everyone. Even though everything is around you, your life is going well, you feel like there's something missing. There's a vacuum. And this vacuum is because you are disconnected from the most important part of you. Now, this inner child can have interesting influences on even your personality. So, let's take two scenarios. If your inner child, or let's say as a child, when you had positive experiences and you interacted with people in a positive manner, received positive messages, you started feeling fulfilled and you felt like your emotional needs are met. Now, this formed a happy inner child, and this resulted in an adult who is confident. It can be a great source of creativity, innovation, a positive self-image. When your inner child is happy and content, you can end up feeling like you are fulfilled, you're happy, you're confident to take risks, you're okay to take challenges. But if your inner child has experienced negative messages, negative experiences, and this may be in any form. It may be bullying, it may be with parents, it may be some trauma that you've experienced. But when your inner child has experienced something negative and its emotional needs are not met, it results in a wounded inner child. And this wounded inner child will feel like they're not good, they're not okay, there's something wrong. And as an adult, that translates into us feeling like, well, I don't have a positive self-image, I am not confident, I am not able to go out there and speak to people. Or it may also result in inability to trust others, in inability to actually form close relationships, and the close bond, the intense connect that you can form with other human beings. It can impact your personality in so many ways. So, if you want to be a better person, if you want the happiness and fulfillment in your life, if you want to be creative, if you want to be innovative, then you need to connect with your inner child. Anybody and everybody needs to connect with their inner child. Whether you have your relationship issues, or there are emotional issues that you want to target, or you simply want to achieve inner peace. Inner child is a quintessential part of your personal growth, mental well-being, and your emotional well-being. I know some of you might still not be convinced. So I'm going to take you through the benefits of connecting with inner child and how it can actually help in the next video. Stay tuned with us and check out this video.